the live right now. Just remember, I got to go and send this everywhere, and then we will get right into talking about tonight. Let's get some people up in there. So when y'all start talking, we can interact. Let's see if anybody's going to join the live tonight. What it is, what it is, what it is, what it is. So I'm going to get right into this one, man. I'm going to get right into this one, okay? No one here yet, but it's recording, so let's get right into this. So if you saw the fight tonight, and great fight. It was a great fight, okay? Both guys performed. Both guys did a job that me and you do not do. Maybe some of you guys are boxers. I don't know. But boxing is a tough sport, okay? It's a sport that you don't play. It's a sport that you got to take serious. It's a sport that's for real. It's a sport where you could get really hurt beyond a sprained ankle, beyond all the other stuff that you could get with another fight or with any other sport. Anyway, this fight, man, Tyson Fury took the wrong approach. He took the wrong approach in this fight. First of all, that added weight was like I'm telling you, when he added that weight, when that was the game plan to go into how he looked super out of shape for this fight, it was really clear as day that the strategy he was looking to bring in there with Alexander Usyk was the strategy that he used in the second and third fight against Deontay Wilder, and that is to come in big and kind of bully the other guy, kind of weigh him down, you know what I'm saying? And I mean, Tyson Fury should know better, man, because added weight does not necessarily mean that you're going to be punching harder, okay? You might have heavier hands, okay, but now it's a lot harder to throw those shots. You're going to have heavier feet, so you're not going to be able to be as mobile as you once were inside that ring. And when being mobile is one of your strengths, like it is for Tyson Fury, especially for his size, he completely gave it up. He found success with it earlier in the fight, but you knew down the line that it was going to work against him because he's not fighting a Deontay Wilder who's kind of a one-trick pony. He's fighting Alexander Usyk, who always finds the way to win, okay? Really quick, Tyson Fury found out that he wasn't just going to be able to get on the inside and bully Alexander Usyk. He found that out really quick because Alexander Usyk is the type of fighter that drains you mentally. That guy drains you mentally. He constantly has you thinking. He constantly thinking what you're going to do. He'll tend to put doubt into the game plan that you initially started that you were going to use against him. And he keeps you in a certain spot where you're not comfortable and you're not going to find your rhythm inside the ring. It's exactly what he did. What up, y'all? Welcome to the live. Talking about the fight, y'all. So obviously Tyson Fury, he added all that weight to not execute the game plan that we thought that he was going to execute by adding all the weight. Instead, he added all that weight and jumped back to old habits, which he always does, which are his strengths, and I don't blame him for that. The only problem is now you're going to try to fight in a way that your strengths, that is what made you Tyson Fury, you're going to do all that, but now you got a lot of extra weight on you, and what tends to happen? Early in the fight, it's going to be okay. You might be able to get away with it. As the fight goes on, that extra weight and not being in good condition is going to work against you. It's going to work against you every time. And obviously it did. Now, a lot of people might have saw a lot of the scorecards and said, no, robbery. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. Listen, I get where you're coming from with that. I totally get where you're coming from. You say there's no way Tyson Fury only won this many rounds. There's no way Alexander Usyk won this many rounds. You got to remember what the judges are looking at a lot of the time. You got to understand what he's looking for a lot of the time, okay? And in that, they're looking to see who's in control of the fight. They're looking to see who's controlling the pace of the fight. They're looking at seeing who's executing their game plan, right? That's what they're looking at. Jesus is king, amen. And who's obviously controlling the other opponent. And guess what? Tyson Fury, the game plan was wrong. The game plan was completely wrong. All of a sudden, when he went back to the old habits, he made an easier night for Alexander Usyk. I'm not saying it was an easy fight for Alexander Usyk. So Busetto, what up, dog? Joaquin, what's happening? What's going on, y'all? What did y'all think of the fight, man? What did y'all think of the fight? Usyk definitely won that fight, man, and he had an easier night this time than he did the last time around because guess what? It worked against Tyson Fury to add all that weight. Why did Turkey not let Usyk bring his Jesus piece? Oh, man, we already know why, man. They're not about that life in Saudi Arabia, man, and Jive Turkey definitely isn't about that life. Yeah, Usyk is pound for pound #1 fighter in the world, man. He's not the face of boxing, but the resume, man, constantly fighting top competition has to have him #1 pound for pound, man. It's just what it is. But I'm telling you, man, Tyson Fury made an easier fight for him. I ghosted them. Cool. So, I mean, what did you guys think of the fight, though, man? What did y'all think? Did you guys think that Tyson Fury had the wrong game plan? Did y'all think that he added all that weight, went back to old habits? The only problem is he took 20 pounds into those old habits, and he was not able to execute what he thought he was going to execute because Alexander Usyk is not that guy where you could just pack on weight and go and bully him. It takes a lot more to beat someone like Alexander Usyk. And Usyk, man, the game plan, man, he took Tyson Fury's jab away pretty much. Okay, Tyson Fury was still throwing that jab, but he wasn't throwing it as confident as Tyson Fury used to throw it. He just was not. You know what I'm saying? And Tyson Fury's great, man. Tyson Fury's a great fighter, and I give him his props. The only thing is, the thing with Usyk is that Tyson Fury was never able to mess with Usyk up here. He was never able to get in Usyk's head, and that hurt Tyson Fury mentally, in my personal opinion. I thought the AI judge actually did a good job. And, you know, it's crazy, but that AI judge somehow picked up that Usyk was in control of that fight. He definitely picked up that it was in control of that fight. I'm telling you, man, Tyson Fury went in there with a game plan. And he went back to old habits, like I keep saying, and that messed with him mentally because now he had to figure out how he was going to beat Usyk, not with the game plan that he trained for. AI judges might be better than human judges. I mean, Cannon, what up? What up? I mean, I guess they could have their ups and their downs, man. The thing is, you got to have boxing judges. You got to have boxing judges that are straight up. You got to have boxing judges that are honest. You got to have them that are non-biased and really kick it real. You can't have some that are going to sway in either direction and get emotionally involved. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that because it's gonna work against you in the fight and how you're scoring the fight. Cannon, we're talking about the fight tonight between Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk. Are you a boxing fan, Cannon? Anyway, though, man, now the question is, where does Tyson Fury go from here? Where does Alexander Usyk go from here? What do they do next? If I'm Usyk, man, I could just hang him up. Next for Tyson Fury, I honestly think what's next for Tyson Fury, man, is that at this point, they're going to probably try to make him against Anthony Joshua, in my personal opinion. Just because it's names, we will still want to watch it. You know what I'm saying? They both lost to Usyk twice. I think that that's been the fight that Eddie Hearn has been wanting to make for a very long time, is Tyson Fury versus Anthony Joshua. They've been wanting to make that for a long time. Usyk should go down to cruiser and grab all the belts. Yeah, but you know, man, Usyk is also getting up there in age, man. And as great as he is, man, like we like to say as boxing fans, dude, Father Time does not know, has no sympathy, has no nothing. He just shows up at the door and he allows himself in. Yeah, I'd like to see Fury versus AJ as well. At this point, yeah, hell, why not? You know what I mean? Why not? AJ is definitely going to be remembered. His biggest win is literally going to be remembered against Vladimir Klitschko, in my personal opinion. That's going to be the one. Welcome to the Truth and Absolute channel, y'all. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure that you hit that subscribe button. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm going to get a drink. Yo, straight up, if I'm Usyk, I'm calling it a career right now. Lemon 26, what up, bro? Welcome to the live, my man. Welcome to the live. What did you think of the fight, dog? If y'all can, man, make sure that you share this live. Let's get a lot of people in here. Let's talk about boxing. If you're just coming in here to troll, respectively, see your way out. I'm telling you, man, and I said it, and I'm telling you, and I said it, it's the little things in the sport that you pay attention to, the stuff that they say in interviews, the way that they're reacting. I'm telling you, when they had that face-off and Tyson Fury was trying so extra to get into Usyk's head, and y'all know Usyk is like a statue. Tyson Fury could do whatever he wants, he could say whatever he wants, he could get in his face, he could yell at the crowd, he could insult him, and Usyk is just laser vision. And that messes with Tyson because Tyson depends a lot on getting into his opponent's heads. Yeah, he should retire on top. He will maybe get like Roy Jones after he won at heavyweight. Roy Jones. I'm actually gonna make a video about Roy Jones here soon, man. Just keeping it real. Just because you brought him up, man. I love Roy Jones Jr., man. He did great things for the sport. He was really nice to watch when he was in his prime. But he comes off like I'm gonna save it for the video, man. Y'all just look out for it. I'll probably putting it out here soon. Alexander Usyk, though, man, I think he will fight Daniel Dubois again, just because the guy kept challenge after challenge after challenge, man. Unfinished business with Dubois. We shall see, my brother. We shall see. You know, the thing with Roy Jones Jr., man, and I'm going to say it right now, is when we remember Roy Jones Jr. and we see his highlights, man, we're like, man, this guy is incredible. This guy is it. This guy is everything. There's only one thing with Roy Jones Jr., man. Roy Jones Jr. used to get away with making a lot of mistakes inside that ring. I'm talking about stuff that you learned way back in the day when you're barely learning the box. He got away by making a lot of mistakes because he was just so athletically gifted and so much more athletically gifted than all of his opponents. Once that athleticism was gone, though, once that was finished and it was over, it was like he was just another fighter. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't a low blow in my opinion. Are you talking about the Daniel Dubois when he fought Alexander Usyk? Welcome to the live. If you've never been here before, if this is your first time, don't be shy. Get in the chat and drop where you're from. Subscribe to the channel if you don't mind. Hey, yo, Joaquin, I'm not going to front. When it first happened, man, I didn't think so either. He looked, he looked mediocre. Yeah, once the athleticism was gone, man, Roy Jones Jr. just like looked like an average dude. Wisconsin in the building. Is Usyk a top 5 all-time great? I mean, dude. Of course, for a question like that, man, I'd have to go back and look at all the history of all the fighters, what they accomplished going back. I'm going to say for me, in the time I've been watching boxing, I'll say absolutely he's in my top 5 all-time, all day. It'd be an insult not to. Yeah, I would say in my top 5, bro. I'd say in my top 5. To call it top 5 in all of boxing, that's quite the claim. Let's just say that, man. I got to go back and do my homework. What do you guys have him at all time? Alexander Usyk. The man's accomplished a lot, man. The man's accomplished a lot, and one after another. I mean, think about it. He beat Anthony Joshua twice. He beat Tyson Fury twice. Like, yo. And it's not like he took little, gimme fights in between. He just started going at these dudes one after another. Unified cruiser, unified heavy. It's unheard of, man, because he's a small dude for a heavyweight. He's just tough as nails. And he's so humble, man. He's so humble. Top 15 and top 10. I ain't mad at that. If Usyk was a black man, he'd be considered top 5. Let's not beat around the bush. He's white, so he won't get recognized by a lot of fans. And Monster Tune, unfortunately, man, and those are going to be the casual boxing fans, man. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be them. And it sucks, man, when you let emotion get involved in a sport and in a lot of things. When you let emotion get in there, man, you start, just like you're saying, man, little things like that, you'll move, fighters where they're ranked and whatnot, man. It's like Larry Bird in the NBA. It's like, y'all don't realize Larry Bird was a dog. Larry Bird was a dog. I throw him in any era. Don't be surprised if they still have Bud over Usyk. The world loves American fighters. True. The thing with Usyk too, man, he doesn't carry himself in a way that, you know, a lot of times fans are fans of fighters because of their lifestyle, how they carry themselves, how they dress, the people that they hang around, and all that kind of stuff. What's good, Truth? Absolute. Do you like tamales, pozole, champurrado for Christmas? Yeah, absolutely, man. You know, it's funny you say that. I'm gonna show y'all something. And one, don't go nowhere. I'm gonna show y'all what I had for dinner, man. All right, one sec. Now listen, I know you guys are gonna give me a hard time, and let me just tell you, I'm not saying it's good as it's homemade. You know what I'm saying? It's not like home good cooking, but when it's a cold night, you don't want to cook. You don't want to body bags. What up, brother? Welcome to the chat. When you don't want to do all that, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell y'all something. And this isn't an advertisement, obviously, but this is what I did. Listen, listen, listen. I know you guys are laughing. It's all right, man. Put the laughing emojis. I get it. I get it. Poor little tank. Poor little tank. Oh man, if my channel was bigger, I'd make shirts that said poor little tank. Or it would just say little tank and it would show tank running. Yeah, I knew it was coming. I tried making tembleque the other day. I don't know if they make the proper, but it tastes good. No. I mean, hey, that's what I said, bro. It's not pozole. I mean, it's not the real deal. I get it. No, it doesn't compare, man. But when you put all the fixings in it, man, when you put the cilantro, when you put the onion, when you put the, some picante, when you put all that in there, it gets the job done. Let's just say it like that. It gets the job done. You know what I'm saying? But no, it's off the chain though. But like I was saying to Roy Jones Jr., man, I like, and this is the thing. I don't know what it is with Roy. Yeah, you got to dress it up big time. I don't know what it is with Roy, man. But against he was doing he was in an interview. I don't know if it was a talk show. I just saw a clip. And he was in a video with this one dude. I don't know if you guys are familiar with him. His name is Muhammad Hijab. I really don't know what it is he does. I'm huge into apologetics, so I seen Muhammad Hijab. He'll go around places debating. He's a Muslim dude, and the dude is a real hateful dude. I'm not calling Muslims hateful. This guy in particular is a real nasty, hateful dude. He tries to cover it up by, talking somewhat nice and all that kind of stuff. I didn't see the whole interview. I saw a little short. And obviously, that dude hates Jewish people, right? That dude, Muhammad Hijab, he hates Jews. Whatever. Let's not get into that right now. But we all know that Floyd Mayweather, he went to Israel or whatever, showed his support for everything going on. Of course, God bless everyone in the Middle East and all the unfortunate going on over there. However, Roy Jones was sitting in a room with him and all that, and Muhammad Hijab asked him a question about Floyd Mayweather, and Roy Jones was like, who? And I get it. You don't got to show the man praise. You don't got to show the man praise. And I never really hear Roy Jones talk like this. Roy Jones honestly keeps it real a lot of the time, in my personal opinion. I'm sure there's videos, interviews out there that I wouldn't agree with, but for the most part, he keeps it real. I like Roy Jones Jr. You know what I'm saying? I like Roy Jones Jr. But going at Floyd Mayweather, I'm thinking like, bro, why? And he said that Floyd Mayweather disrespected Muhammad Ali. I didn't think what Floyd Mayweather said against Muhammad Ali was disrespectful. Aztec, what up, dog? Hey, you called it. You know what, though? Hey, Aztec, you got to agree, man. Tyson Fury, the wrong game plan, adding that way. You know that he made it a lot easier for Usyk. It wasn't an easy fight. Joaquin, absolutely. I didn't take it as hate, man, and that's the thing about it. I didn't see like he was disrespecting Ali. I mean, the comments I saw is that he was saying everybody talks about Ali's greatness, but nobody talks about the rumpadunk, how much punishment Ali took inside that ring. And this is the thing about it, man. Whether we like it or not, and I get it. Boxing is more exciting when two dudes are trading shots, when there's a knockout involved. I get it. It's more exciting for anybody. It's more appealing to everyone. But for the boxing fans, like myself, like you guys, we don't mind seeing technicians in the ring. We don't mind that. No, not authentic at all, brother. We don't mind that, right? However, we do. For me personally, man, one thing I look at fighters when I'm judging a boxer is how much he gets hit inside the ring. If a fighter is taking too much punishment inside the ring, I'm like, okay, he may be a good fighter. He may be heavy-handed. He may be all of the above, but he's not good defensively. And in a sport where it's hit, don't get hit, how I'm rating you, it's going to work against you. That's just how I look at the sport. Not everyone looks at it like that, but I do. So when I look at fighters that are constantly taking a lot of punishment, it could be their fighting style, it could be all that. But when it comes to how I rate, fighters, what I look at, what I'm going to put into my top 5 list, it's going to work against you. That's just how I look at it. Not everyone looks at it the same. I'm just talking about me. So I don't understand why Roy Jones is hating on Floyd like that. Like who? Like, listen, Roy, listen. Floyd Mayweather was able to do something in boxing that you were not able to do, okay? When Pretty Boy Floyd got a little bit older and the legs weren't quite there and all that wasn't right there, he made the adaptations that he had to make inside the ring to still be dominant in the game of boxing. Roy Jones Jr. didn't do that. Once those crazy God-given talents were gone, the athleticism, once all that was gone, he was just, like my man said earlier, an average fighter. That's just what it is. It's just what it is. People don't realize, man, when you look at younger Mayweather used to throw combinations. Mayweather used to get in there. Shakur takes it a little bit way too far with how defensive he is because he won't even sit down and trade. He won't sit down and take risks. He won't do none of the above. Did you guys see the supposed lineup that they have for Shakur Stevenson in 2025? I think I put a video out on TikTok about it. Just a little quick short video about it. Did anyone see it? Press 1 if you saw put a 1 in the screen if you saw the wish list for Shakur Stevenson or the game plan. Body bag. Pretty Boy Floyd was amazing to watch until he became money. Yeah, he had to take on that villain role, man, because unfortunately, as great as Floyd was, he couldn't sell until people were paying to watch him fight. El Chini, what up, though? How you doing, bro? Welcome, welcome. I kind of, man, and again, remember, once upon a time, I picked El Chimmy. I picked Tyson Fury once upon a time. I had him. I said if he just does not let his foot off the gas, but when he put that extra weight on, once he started doing all that, and he was so emotionally invested, that's when I said Usyk would stop him late. I was wrong at that, but obviously Usyk got the win. Where do they go from here? Let's see. Oh yeah, but did you guys see that though? If not, I'll tell you guys. So supposedly, right? Supposedly, Jive Turkey, he has pretty much a wish list for. Yeah, I switched it up last minute. I absolutely did switch it up last minute. I did that on the first fight too. I had Fury and then went the other way. Damn it, what was I saying, man? Oh, so supposedly Shakur, after he fights Kid Austin, I forget what month they're eyeing it. Obviously, if he gets past Kid Austin, he's gonna fight William Zepeda, right? After he fights William Zepeda, it's supposedly at the end of 2025, it's gonna be him. They're trying to make him with Tank Davis, which I don't see that fight happening. I don't see that fight happening with Tank Davis and Shakur Stevenson. I think Shakur Stevenson is willing to fight him. I don't think Tank Davis is. I think that's why little Tank is thrown out there. I don't care about belts. I don't care about legacy. I don't care about none of that. Little Tank thinks because he said that to the press that it gives him a get out of jail free card. That us, the boxing public, are just going to be like, oh, he don't care about that? Oh, no, he's cool. Doesn't work like that. It does not work like that. Andy Reese and Fury, that'd be good. That'd be good. Poor little Tank. I like how that stuck with everybody, man. That little Tank, dude. That's hilarious. Eric G, what up, man? Welcome to the live, bro. How you doing tonight? Welcome, man. Little Tank about to turn into an influence. Who knows what little Tank is going to do? I'm telling you, man, the man gives 3 different interviews and you think that he's going to move in 3 different ways. Like in one, he's saying he wants therapy to not be a fighter. On the next interview, he's saying he loves that he has knockout power to knock people out. In the next interview, he's saying that boxing is trash, this and that. It's like, bro, little Tank, you just need to keep it real. You need better people around you, bro. Damn. Welcome to the live, y'all. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure that you hit that subscribe button. Hey, did you guys catch the fight live, man? This is the only thing about the fights happening overseas and Jive Turkey buying up every single damn thing. You know what I mean? Is that, like, I was still at work today and the damn fight started, man. So I wasn't even able to catch it live. That's the reason that I did the live so late. I wasn't even going to even hop on here because I'm like, nah, it's a little bit too late. Then I'm like, let me see if my dudes are still awake right now. But I caught the fight after the fact here when I was eating the... Aztec, thank you, brother. Thank you, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Let me see. I still have Tank over Shakur and Haney. Lopez is 60-40 and Tank over Shakur. Monster Tune, I'm going to be real with you, bro. I honestly think, in my personal opinion, I also think that Tank could beat Shakur, and I also think that he could beat Haney. I don't think he beats Lopez. I mean, he has a chance, but I think that he could beat Shakur and Haney because he's so heavy-handed. I think as the fight progresses, he would beat them. Shakur, the only thing with Shakur is that he'll try to that little tap and move the whole fight, and I think that's what Tank does not want. But I think that if Tank was able to catch him one time, able to catch Shakur once, he would hurt Shakur, ultimately taking him out of there or winning on the cards because what's his name would just run way too much. What's up, Eric G? Welcome to the live, man. Moderator on Rap Star channel. Who's that? Eric G is? Oh, you guys know him. Okay. What's up, Eric? I've never seen you here before, but welcome to the live, my man. He said, hey, Turk, give us a little Tank versus Pitbull. I don't think Tank wants to fight. Little Tank wants to fight Pitbull again, man. I don't think he wants that smoke. Not saying that Pitbull would beat him, okay? I'm not saying that because I'll acknowledge the fact that little Tank, he was fighting with one hand against Pitbull and Pitbull looked good. But a fighter like Pitbull is very, very difficult for someone like Tank. When Tank is used to having a bigger dude in front of him and a bigger target, now you got a dude that's a little bit smaller than you that gets way down on you. He's not used to fighting someone like that. Is there anyone you think that could beat Usyk? At this particular moment, Father Time. What about Usyk versus what's that one African cat, man, that just beat Jared Anderson on that crazy card in LA? Martin Bakole? Was it Martin Bakole? Little like freaking reincarnated George Foreman in the boxing ring. At this point in his career, only Father Time, bro. Only Father Time. In my personal opinion. Of course, in boxing, everybody has a puncher's chance, man. So, Eric G, man, if you're still in the live, man. Let me see. Mike Trades, what up, bro? Yo, Martin, Usyk is greatness, bro. Everyone be here. Yeah, Usyk is, and I said it earlier, Mike, Usyk is definitely, in my opinion, number 1 pound for pound. Aztec said, I'll beat Usyk, no problem, and pull up to the press conference with a Shrek plus. Yeah, I saw that, man. Why did he have that little Eeyore with him, man? I saw that. Usyk is just funny, man. The dude has so much character. He says so much without saying anything, bro. And he's just so strong mentally. Him and my man Vasily Lomachenko are cut from the same cloth, man. You will not get inside those guys' heads. I'm telling you. Let's see. Give me 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second. All right. Now, question: did any of you guys put money on the fight tonight? I'm not a betting man, yo. I just want to know. Let me see. Hey, Martin, someone told me that Crawford would destroy Usyk if they were in the same size. What you think? Because I think Usyk is greater than Crawford. Oh, that's a crazy claim if they're talking about skills versus skills, man. But the thing with Usyk, man, is that he's special, yo. Oh, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you checking him out, man. Thank you. Back to your question, man. Usyk is so slick, though, man. Usyk is just he Usyk finds a way to win is the thing about Usyk. Just when you think he's out of the fight, like the first Fury fight, just when you think he's out of it, man, he finds a way to win. Even when he fought Joshua, man, I don't know if it was the first or second fight where Joshua hit him with a real good body shot and it appeared that Joshua could jump on him and get him out of there. I mean, the guy finds a way to win. I don't know, man. Usyk is one of those guys you literally have to knock him out, man. It's his footwork. Mikey, what up, bro? Mikey, aloha, what up? Eric, if you got a channel, man, I'll definitely go to your channel, my man. Watch your videos, subscribe, all that, my man. It's his footwork, same how Loma closes. Yeah, it's the same thing, man. Y'all see how he was getting inside on Fury, man. What's going on, sir? Yeah, you see how he was getting inside on Fury tonight, man. He was slipping inside that jab. I'm telling you, man, a fighter like Usyk does not let you rest mentally inside that ring. That man keeps you guessing the whole time, and he drains you up here the whole time. Living legend, man. We're witnessing a living legend in Alexander Usyk, man. Yo, Eric G, what's the name of your channel, bro? Mike Trades. Yeah, IBFP reached out to me a long time ago about doing a possible collab. He actually commented on one of my videos a while back, and it's definitely something I still want to make happen, bro. Yo, so I went to we talked about Southpaw, and by no means, when I talk about Southpaw TV, man, I'm not. There's no bad blood. I don't hate the dude. None of the above. Okay, I don't want to talk trash on the guy. I was simply trying to get him into a debate. So I'm pretty sure that on this other social platform, it looks like he made a fake account and he's using just a fake account because the dude talking trash on there sounds just like him. He sounds exactly the same. I just didn't realize what a bad rep this dude had, man. I appreciate you, Chimmy. Let me see. Aztec said that number 1, he has Usyk, Canelo number 2, Inoue 3, Crawford number 11. I forget Aztec is a comedian sometimes, man. I thought he was going to say Crawford number 4, but no, he just had to throw in there that he has him at number 11. Let me see. Usyk 1, Canelo number 2, number 3. Crawford needs to get active, man, is the thing about him. What are you guys up to tonight, though, man? What time is it wherever you guys are from, man? My top 5 is Crawford number 5, Canelo number 4, Benavidez number 3, Inoue 2, Usyk 1. I'm not mad at that list. Again, Crawford needs to get active and he better do it quick, but I'm not mad at that. Aztec said that Bud needs to fight 3 elite fighters in the next month to solidify his legacy. Come on, dog. I like Bud, man. I just, again, it's the people around you. And Mikey Aloha, the thing is, man, at this point that the prime years may have already slipped at this point, man. They may already be done. Of course, Madrimov was a tricky fighter, man, but it's like, bro, you don't even have a fight lined up right now. And let's just say that Bud Crawford today, let's just say that today they announced his next fight. They just said, okay, it's December 21st, and they announced the fight. You got to figure it'd be at very, very least 2 months out. Don't have a channel, but I be kicking it with my boy TBS, the Boxing Ties and Sundays. Okay, dude, I'm gonna yo, Eric G, if you go to my what is it? If you go to my bio, bro, you can see my email right there. I'm gonna try to remember, man. I'll definitely try to check it out tomorrow night if you guys are gonna be on. I'd love to check it out actually. If you could send something there kind of as a reminder, man. I mean, I'll be looking for y'all, man. I'll be looking for y'all. The Boxing Scientist. I think I've watched it. But yeah, I definitely look for it, man. I like this boxing community on YouTube, man. It's dope. And I hope that Bud Crawford at this point is still not waiting on the Canelo fight. If he's still waiting to hope to get Canelo in there, it's like, bro, just retire. Just leave it alone at this point, bro. Just leave it alone. You're not even talking about a possible opponent at this time, bro. Crawford let his legacy slip because of money and pride. I would definitely say because of the pride more than anything. And he's just not, Terrence Bud Crawford in the ring, we like what he does in there, man, but he's not a dude that has a lot of charisma. He kind of reminds me of how he carries himself. He kind of reminds me of like a Edislandi Lara. To where Lara is good inside that ring. I mean, I was a big fan when he was in his prime. I'm still a fan. You know what I mean? But these guys carry themselves like if their talent inside the ring is going to be what sells themselves to the people. Now, the boxing public is going to like you, but if you don't have at least some casuals tuning in to watch you fight, they're not going to make it. You're not going to have the career you're shooting to, man. You're not marketable. Crawford only wants Canelo. Lara got better with age. The older he got, the less he ran. Hey, did y'all see that video? I don't know how real it is or not, man, but it was Devin Haney. He pulled up to, I don't know where it was. He pulled up somewhere, and Edgar Berlanga was talking to another dude. I think it's another boxer. Devin Haney drove up next to them, and they didn't even acknowledge Devin. At least not in the video I saw, if the video is even real. Devin Haney, man, he sure hurt his brand, bro. He sure hurt his brand. I don't know what Devin Haney thought was going to happen when he went with the lawsuits, when he went to get that L taken out and all that. I don't know what he was going to do. Oh, Mikey, you saw that. You saw that they acted like he was not even there? Crawford is trying to land the big money fight with Canelo. He's definitely trying to land that fight. He's trying to get the big payday because how Crawford sees it is, in my opinion, of course, how Crawford sees it is just get that fight and cash out with Canelo. Challenge him, try to justify the fight, even though the weight classes are apart and all that. But the thing is that in my opinion, it's the easy way out, bro, because you're hoping for a fight with Canelo. You're hoping to beat Canelo so that your legacy is solidified. But in reality, bro, you took too much breaks, and you guys know I'm a Bud Crawford fan, but you took too much breaks in your career. You did not stay active enough. You did not stay doing those things. Even a fight with Canelo in a perfect world, he gets the fight, gets the payday, beats Canelo. It doesn't all of a sudden jump him up on the pound for pound. Styles make fights, man, and you got to stay busy in the game. I see it let me see. That's what he was. He tried to chime in on the conversation, and they just ignored him. Bro, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you that with Devin, man, it's so disappointing, bro. It's so disappointing. So many people believe that Crawford could beat KO Canelo. I believe anything could happen in the ring, but I don't see... Dog... Bro, let me tell you something. Bro, about Crawford. Of course, he has a puncher's chance, right? But I have not seen a legit boxing fan had the conversation at the barbershop, here on the lives, on other platforms. I have not met one dude that said that Crawford would knock Canelo out. I hear people say that he could beat Canelo, obviously because Bud is a good boxer. He's a great boxer. And of course, the possibility of knocking Canelo out is there because it's boxing. But to say, oh man, he fights Canelo, he's going to knock him out. It's like, bro, come on now. Come on. Like, you realize that he would have to go out up all those weight classes. He'd be losing speed. He'd be losing a whole bunch of things. It could literally take him out of his element. Yeah, the power didn't really carry to 154. Now you're talking about 168? Come on. Why did Fury not give a post-fight interview? He was still sour about it, man. I saw a little video and Fury was still sour, man. Fury thinks he won that fight. James, and these guys really need to think before they talk. And I'm a James Toney fan. I like James Toney. He was nice inside the ring. I said that if James Toney was a dedicated fighter, which he wasn't, he could have been the greatest of all time because he was just so naturally gifted. But James Toney is a Canelo hater. He's just one of those guys. And they don't realize, like the youngsters today, right? Like the young bucks, the 20, 21-year-olds today that didn't really see James Toney fight, nor they do their homework on James Toney, right? When they hear someone like James Toney say something like that and they're actually familiar with the sport, all you're doing, James Toney, all he's doing is hurting his own brand because he sounds like a casual. It's like, wait a minute. They said you were great. They said you were all of these things. But by the way you're speaking, you sound like a casual. So I don't know how serious I could take you. That's how I see it. Crawford goes 12 and wins if Canelo can't catch him. That's what I'm saying. Crawford could outbox him. But then again, man, carrying that much extra weight, I think Canelo will get to him because the fight would be at 168. That would. You know what I'm saying? It would. And the thing is he going to be able to be as mobile inside that ring? You know what I mean? And Crawford could stand right there with you. But, imagine Terrence Crawford taking body shots from Canelo, getting hit in the arms by Canelo. I would definitely see... I don't know what my dog just did, man. He scared the living crap out of me. Rex, get inside. My bad, y'all. Threw me completely off. He scared the crap out of me. I'm telling you, man. I'm drinking a freaking Monster, and this fool just... Anyways, but that's how I see it, bro. That's how I see it, man. And then, Eric, let's just say it like this, bro. If Crawford boxes Canelo for 12 rounds, do they give him the nod? Yeah, and you got to figure, man, Canelo would just be trying to hit Crawford to the arms. He'd be trying to hit him to... that's how I see that one playing out, man. I think that Bud, his skills as far as boxing skills are slightly better than Canelo's, but Canelo is also very good defensively, man. Canelo is also, he's really fast. Canelo's special, man. They're both special, man, but it's not, it's not Canelo coming down to Crawford's territory. It's Disco, what up, man? I told you. We've seen Bud get shaken, but not Canelo. We've only seen frustration with Canelo. Canelo did get rocked early in his career by Miguel Cotto's brother, man. Usyk is ducking Canelo. Whatever, man. Man, no, it is way too big, man. Yeah, no, absolutely. It was way early in his career. Actually, you're right, man. Since that fight, I don't think I've seen Canelo get buckled like that again. And he took shots from like Triple G. He fought other dudes, but Canelo has a great, great chin. And in a 12-round fight, I don't know, man. Crawford would literally have to fight the perfect fight in that fight. And I don't think Crawford hurts him. I don't think Crawford would hurt Canelo either. Martin, do you think Triple G and Canelo have the best chin ever? I mean, you could put them up there with great chins, man, but there's been fighters in the sport that got great chins, man, that just got very good chins. Crawford gets KO'd by Canelo's jab. But that body shot for sure. Yeah, man, Crawford would have to fight perfect for 12 rounds. Disco, what did you think of the fight? Disco Kryptonite. Joe Frazier chin. Yeah. Anyways, that's what I was saying earlier about Tyson Fury, man. He thought he won the fight again, which is like you're in denial at this point, bro. But you know, whatever. He's welcome to think whatever he wants. Which one, Eric? Which one are you talking about, man? The today's fight, the Fury and Usyk. Are you talking about that one? Did that one need to happen? Aztec. I saw. Oh yeah, all day, bro. Eric, all day, bro. Yeah, absolutely. Hey, that's one thing that I did like though, man. As clear victory as they gave it to Usyk, I hate to say it, man, but there was no intention of trying to squeeze a third fight out of the rematch today. That's one thing that I did respect, man. Y'all know that they could have very well been very slimy and try to somehow flip it into a draw to get a third fight and make another huge payday with the trilogy. But it was pretty straight up, man. It was pretty straight up. Do you think Usyk is going to fight Du Bois again? And if they fight, who you got winning? I got Usyk winning. I got Usyk winning too, man. But at this point, like I always say around fighters this age, you don't know when Father Time is going to show up. Now, mind you, Usyk is special. He's one of a kind, for sure. But Father Time gives no warning, and he just comes in the front door, bro. IBFP said that Usyk won by 1 round? Today's fight? No. But you know what, man? Hey, Aztec, I'm gonna be real with you, man. And it's a real common misconception in boxing, bro. It's very common, okay? And we saw this on the Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor fight. The judges were awful. I don't know, man. I would have said if they would have scored it that close, then I would have said the judges were awful. Then I would have said they were looking just to set up the third fight. But again, man, Usyk was in control of the fight. There's no denying that. He was in control of the fight. But see, Mikey, again, man, like when you look at the punch stats and you look at all that, this is the thing. This is how I view it, okay? Amanda Serrano won the battle, but she lost the war. If that makes any type of sense, that's how I saw it. Let me see. My boy Box's view was a pro fighter and also agrees Usyk winning 8+ rounds. Yeah, man, and that's just what it is, man. That's just what it is, bro. It's sometimes it doesn't appear that way, but you got to look who was in actual control of the fight. IBFP said that Fury won more than 4 rounds. That's what he was saying. I got to check out that video, man. I got to check out that video. The thing is, to say that he only won by 1 round is to call it a close fight, and it was not a close fight. It wasn't an easy fight, but it was an easier fight than the first one. And I'm telling you, Tyson Fury made that happen. Of course, Usyk did too, but that extra weight, whatever game plan that was, the thing is, he didn't execute the game plan. He only partially executed. He put the weight on and went in heavy, but then noticed real quick, like, nah, this is not Deontay Wilder I'm facing. Mike Trades had it 7-5. Okay. Yo, Mike, who did you pick to win before the fight started? You were here last time when we were talking about it, but who did you pick to win before the fight actually started? Aztec, absolutely. I agree, man. I agree. You need to go back and watch the Tyson 2 fight. They can still make Fury versus AJ. That's gonna be what they're gonna have to make, bro. And they could both cash out and sail off into the sunsets, man. Mike Trades, I thought he was gonna get the late stoppage too. Disco, good fight. Usyk was just faster, smarter, incredible. Usyk is special, man. There's just no question about it. He's special, man. Disco, I didn't see. Well, I didn't see him improve, man. I think he had it. I don't know, man. Usyk. I mean, Usyk is so damn slippery in there, man, and he just does not let you rest, man. He'd be so exhausting to fight someone like that, man. Fighting Usyk, man, and I know you guys are gonna be experienced. Who do I got? AJ or Fury? I got Fury against AJ, man. I'm so tired of once upon a time AJ looked like the real deal, man. But like I swear, I don't know how many losses AJ has at this point. Let me see. Andy Rees, Usyk twice, Daniel Dubois. Hell, I might be forgetting one, but it's always the same thing after AJ loses, man. I'm glad I lost this. Not I'm glad I lost this fight. Sometimes you need to know what you did better. I'm gonna come back more motivated. It's like, bro, how many times could you say the same damn line? The problem is that you became rich too damn quick. Man, also, sometimes AJ gives me the feeling that he's more concerned over how he looks on the scales than how he's going to perform in the actual fight, in my personal opinion. What's the next fight that we got after this, y'all? What's the next big, big, big fight? I can't think of it right now. I literally bought this because I'm like, nah, I'm gonna go live, man. And I had a boost for a minute, man. But as this, the Benavidez fight, those silk pajamas took his hunger away. MS, what up, bro? Better be at Bivol. That's gonna be February 22nd, right? Yo, Martin, what's your thoughts on Benavidez saying he destroyed Bivol in sparring and then he's going to war? So check this out, man. I heard that same story, man. Before Canelo fought Bivol, Benavidez was saying the same thing. Or I'm not saying not Benavidez. Benavidez was saying the same thing about Dimitri Bivol, and it all made sense when I saw the Bivol interview afterwards. And I'll break it down to you quick. So what David Benavidez said is that although Bivol is good, once you got his timing down, he's a real easy fight. So when he said that about sparring, one, I'm thinking, okay, David, but that's sparring, right? So they asked Bivol about this, and you could find the interview on YouTube. They asked him about it, right? They asked him, yo, David Benavidez said this and that. And Bivol gave an answer that made the perfect sense with what Benavidez said. He's like, well, it was sparring. My coach was telling me to try certain things in sparring. So in other words, Bivol was working out. Let's just say, for example, I don't know if this was it, but let's just say, for example, let's just say that his coach was telling him, hey, try jumping in with this, landing this, and then getting out. That's all I want you to practice in the ring. I want you to jump in, throw this, get out the way, throw this again, and move, right? That let's just say that that's what his coach told Bivol to do. So Bivol in a sparring match is not trying to get in there and compete with Benavidez and beat him in a sparring match. He's simply in there because Benavidez brings something that maybe his opponent was going to bring to the table, or he was bringing something that maybe Bivol needed to work on. Therefore, they spar together, and certain things that Bivol needs to work on, he practices it against Benavidez. But for Benavidez to come out and say, "Oh, I got him in sparring, I'll run right through him," it's like, bro, if you talked about his time and being a certain way, then you should have read, bro, that he was simply practicing something on his craft. He wasn't in there trying to beat you, bro. What about Victor Ortiz? I missed it. What about Victor Ortiz? Let's see. Eric asks, did the referee give Usyk a big break when he went down on that low blow? I mean, I think it's kind of Mando inside the ring, right? That they give him a time to recover. But yeah, it was, if I remember correctly, yeah, it was a pretty long break for sure. I mean, it was a low blow, so they allowed him to get his feet back under him. Let's go back up. I think Bivol beats Benavidez, no problem. Yeah, a fighter like Bivol would be hell for Benavidez. Not to say that Benavidez sucks or that he's a punk or anything like that, man, but nah, absolutely not, man. Bivol is special, all right? The dude is special. If Bivol packed punching power, y'all, if Bivol had that type of power, like that could stop a fight or anything like that, that dude would, oh my gosh, he would be freaking dangerous, yo. Anyway, y'all, I'm about to wrap this one up now, man. We've been on here for almost an hour. Thank you for stopping by the chat. Yo, my man Eric, remember, man, if you could go to the bio, man, and just shoot something as a reminder, I want to watch you guys' show tomorrow night. I definitely want to check it out. And thank you guys for all stopping by. Yeah, same to you guys, man. God bless you guys, man. Sleep well. Merry Christmas, all that. And I'll be talking to y'all soon, man. Yeah, I'll speak to y'all soon. Y'all be easy, man. God bless.